boy Brandon, aka the Workman's Palm. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about, I would say, a collab that caught people off guard. It's something that people weren't expecting, that was based off of something that wasn't expected. And instead of being vague, I'll just tell you. The boys over at Chaotic Hair, the Instagram page, check them out, link in description, decided to make their own little pomade group that's actually kind of catching up, and a lot of people like it, called Pomade Everything, which is a parody, a joke, a jabbing, if you will, of the popular Facebook and kind of the granddaddy, I guess you could say, of most pomade groups, Everything Pomade. So they decided to make Pomade Everything. This is the first collab, the Chaotic Clay, which the joke going is that it should be called Chaotic Paste, but Chaotic Clay sounded better. This is a collaboration between a lot of people and some founding members in Pomade Everything. It's a collaboration between White Label, Flagship, Prodigal Pomade, Cub & Co., and of course, Chaboys and godfathers of Pomade Everything, Chaotic Hair, the Instagram page. So anyways, they were kind enough to send this collaboration to me. I had buzzed my hair recently. You'll see that I have kind of, I don't know what you call it, the broccoli assassin haircut going on, or if you know Ivor, the Ivor haircut, because he always gets this type of fade. But anyways, my hair finally grew out long enough to where I could test it for a little bit, and I wanted to talk about it. Also, I had a friend of mine who has a longer kind of boys cut, like where you spike it up in the front, with thinner hair, test it out for a while. And I also had a buddy of mine who has really, really thick hair, try it out. So anyways, getting into it, I'm gonna have to pull up my work phone. I took a picture of it on my work phone because there's so much information, but I want to talk about it. Because you're probably wondering, I was like, there's so many people collabing on this, like, what's the info? So Tony from White Label made the formula. Wade from Black Ship. I always call it Black Ship, Flagship. See, I had to look. Black Ship is like my favorite product from him. Wade is mass producing it. Chris from the Prodigal Pomade made the scent, which is Original Santal by Creed. It smells pretty dank. Brad from Cub & Co. did the labels and the work and some other stuff behind the scenes. And then, of course, Chaboys, Cam and Rob provided the testing and kind of like the backing of it. You know what I mean? By backing, I mean getting the word out and everything. So anyways, popping it open. Well, let's look at the jar. Label's awesome. It looks exactly like the Instagram account. Some very small letters with how to use it on the side, as well as what the ingredients are. Now, the directions say apply to wet hair, damp hair, or whatever you normally would apply a product to. Pre-style, post-style, use a scoop, use 2 scoops, use the whole thing. It's pretty simple. Now, popping it open, I like the label work. I'm not gonna just kind of breeze past it, but it looks great. It's in a tin, it's got the top label, tells you how to use it. It's pretty much everything you'd want. Popping it open, you can see, it's just like a gray color. It's nothing to write home about. The scent, now I'm not familiar with what the scent is based on, but it's just like a very strong cologne scent that as you wear it throughout the day, it kind of tapers off a little bit. But the scent, for all of you pomade users out there, I'm sure you've used Suavecito. The scent is a similar pungentness as Suavecito. The smell's a lot better, obviously. It's just a really nice cologne scent. Now, a lot of people were complaining about how to scoop this thing. Like, is the top layer hard? Blah, blah, blah. I saw a lot of buzz and Everything Pomade, Pomade Everything, both those places kind of mentioning about it. It's something like that's coming, this is making me sound like an old man. It's like, it's today's youth. But no, like, you have to use a little bit. Like, for me, like, put a little bit of pressure into it, but you can see, like, look here, I'll even show you. I'll press it. I mean, it's not that hard to scoop. That's just me just kind of shaking my head, because I think people expect everything to come out with the consistency of lotion and water. That's just not how products work all the time. Anyway, scoopability has minor resistance. It comes out just by pressing your finger in. So I don't know what everybody's complaining about. Breaking down, once again, use a little bit of resistance, but look, goes completely away. Took me 2 seconds. Popping it into my hair. Now I can't talk too much about it because my hair's short, but there was a little bit of tug and pull on the thinner hair. Thicker hair, didn't notice it that much. For me, I don't notice any tug and pull as well. This is a really good product if you put in just like 1 scoop and you want like some light texture like that just to go about your way. You can just do that and you'll get some fine texture for the day. If you want to do one of these like where you have a shortcut like me and just get some looking like it's kind of dry, because it looks mostly matte to me. Everything looks a little darker in my hair, but what can I say? Anyways, so 1 scoop, short hair, a little bit of texture, and 2 scoops, short hair, normal hair, will last you pretty much the whole day. It's tacky when you break it down in your hands, like you'd expect it to be. A little bit of tack to it, which I like, but overall, it's nothing that bad. And you can see, I'm just gonna use it texture-wise, and then I'm gonna pop it up in the front, just like that. Something really simple for me. I'm keeping it simple and sweet because, like I said, I have short hair, but styling with it, it's what you'd expect out of a product that has a little bit of resistance. Honestly, it's not that bad. And the person with the longer hair that's thin said that there was some tug and pull, that she had noticed it because, you know, she had thinner hair, but nothing that she said was like worth really writing about. It's like she's gotten used to pomade, so it's not a big deal to her. My friend with thicker hair said he didn't notice it. He said it was fine. He said it lasted, gave him some good texture that he noticed tapered off towards the end of the day. The thin hair said it held the whole day. Mine holds the whole day. So really, overall, what are you getting from this product? Well, you put 1 scoop in, you can get some decent texture, some decent hold. You can see too, once I put the 2 scoops in, this is gonna hold all day. And you can mess around with it too, like you would any other product. Get my perfect broccoli haircut going on. But like, what do I think about it? Yeah, I think it's pretty good, honestly. Especially for being the first collaboration between a lot of people, I think it's pretty darn good. The smell's good. I think that it works in a variety of different type of hair types. I don't think you'd need 3 scoops, honestly. Maybe if you have like really, really long hair that kind of like does the swoopy thing and you're hair drying it maybe. But you don't need a lot. Breakdown and scoop has a little bit of resistance, nothing to write home about, so don't worry about the rumors. Crybaby's gonna cry. And yeah, it smells good. It tapers off towards the end of the day. Once you get it in your hair and stuff, it becomes a little bit more muted, but definitely the scent is there. So if you're a bunch of dudes or ladies that like to wear, or anybody that likes to wear products that have some cologne to it or some, I would say, staying power, this is definitely a product for you. And yeah, it's the type of quality that you would expect from all of these brands, and just one of those things that just works. You know, I don't normally give a rating to collabs because that's not my thing, but I'm gonna say this. If you're on the fence, or if you wanted something that works kind of like a paste, I would say the idea behind it is less clay-like and it's more paste-like. Telling you, every time there's always a loud ass car. Anyways, if you're looking for something that's more of like, has the staying power and feeling of a paste, but a lot of strength and just endurance that you would expect from a clay, that's kind of what I feel from this personally. It's like some good qualities of the paste, some good qualities of a clay. Then Chaotic Clay is going to be good for you. I would recommend it. I would say definitely it works in short styles, it works in medium styles, it works in long styles. I tested them all. Fortunately, I didn't get pictures. You're going to have to take my word on it, but for me, I mean, I know what I saw. I wouldn't sit here and lie about it. So anyways, good collaboration. Really excited about it. Happy that I have a tin of this. Happy that my buzzed hair has been turned into the broccoli assassin so I can start using product again. And I'm going to be using this definitely for a long time because a little goes a long way. Or you could just scoop the whole thing in helmet head. But anyways, guys, I would recommend it. I would check it out. There's links in the description. Check out Pomade Everything too. Have a good one.